Those that we love never truly leave us, Harry. There are things that death cannot touch. Paint and memories and love. Hi ladies, welcome back to my topics. If you are new, welcome to. If you are interested in elevating your life through the use of powerful affirmations, subliminals, or femininity chit chat, then this space is perfect for you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more amazing topics like this. And in case no one told you today, I think you all are so beautiful and I love you. Now, ladies, let us get into today's topic. Today, we're going to talk about something a little bit different. I wanted to speak on the importance of community. One of the things that inspired today's video was the passing of the late Sir Michael Gambon. Now, for those of you who do not know who that is an Irish-British actor, best known for his role as Albus Dumbledore in Harry Potter. Now, ladies, if you all don't know what Harry Potter is, then you clearly have been living under a rock. So if there's anything you should know about me, is that I am a huge Harry Potter fan. I mean, I went through the entire experience and the journey of experiencing each and every one of those books and the movie. When the books were being published, when, the movies were being made, all the experiences. And my fellow Potterheads, you all know the experience that I am talking about. Getting to know each and every one of the characters, getting to experience that. The Harry Potter books got me through a lot of wonderful and not so pleasant time in my life, and for that I am truly grateful. It was just a beautifully written book. Now, one of my favorite characters in the entire book was Dumbledore, Professor Dumbledore. So for me personally, and I cannot speak for anyone else, but Dumbledore was more than just a character. Dumbledore was a mentor to a lot of us. I wanted to use this opportunity to talk about some of the things that specific character was passionate about. Now today I wanted to talk about community and the importance of community in our lives. In light of recent events and it being also spooky season, like they would say, I would love to talk about Harry Potter and tie in the message of community that I think it's important that all of us need to learn and understand. Now, right from birth, Harry had been a chosen one. He was destined for greatness. His life has been prophesied over. He is a chosen one. A divine being who was destined for not only greatness, but to accomplish some things that nobody else could accomplish but him. Now, with this prophecy that was placed on Harry right before he was born, Harry had begun to go through some of the things in life that were just unimaginable. And it starts off with him experiencing a hard childhood. And as the movies elevate, we start to see a lot of things that Harry has gone through. Harry has gone through humiliation. He has been laughed about. He has been lied on, abandoned. He has experienced more losses in his life. And when we talk about losses, Harry has gone through so many things in his life. He has lost a lot of people, and he continues to battle these evil forces that come against him. And by evil forces, you all know that I am speaking about Voldemort. Now, Voldemort is the person who, right from birth, has made Harry's life extremely difficult. This evil, negative, lower vibrational entity sets off on this path to destroy Harry's life. And Harry continuously does everything to rise up against all obstacles being thrown his way. So we see this in year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and onwards. But the movie specifically that I wanted to reference today is the Order of the Phoenix. Like I said, Harry has been through a lot of things even before he was born. So it gets to his year 5 in school where it just seems like the weight of the world is on his shoulders. It seems like everything that he does, it's useless pretty much. It seems like everything that he has gone through made no sense to him. Now, a lot has happened in Harry's life leading up until his 5th year. It got to the point where everything affected Harry in such a difficult way. Normally, Harry would lean on the people around him, would lean on his friends, Hermione and Ron, and the people around him. But in this case, Harry was unable to. I told you all Voldemort is this big bad bully and who is set out to destroy Harry. So by year 5, Voldemort learns tips and tricks to harm Harry. Now, one of those tricks is infiltrating his mind. Now, ladies, let me say something to you all. Violating people is never right. Violating people in the physical is one thing. Violating people mentally and spiritually is a whole nother ball game. To me, that is the worst of the worst. So when I say I wanted to talk about community, I wanted to reference that sometimes in our life, things can get difficult. Things will get difficult. It's not about it can. It will, because we are here to learn, we are here to grow, we are here to experience life. And when things get difficult, sometimes it's easy for us to run and hide. Sometimes it is easy for us to feel like nobody in this world can understand us and to understand the things that we are going through. Sometimes we feel like we are the only one experiencing what it is that we are going through. And in a way, sometimes we are. I tell you ladies all the time, nobody has the experiences that you have. People might have similar experiences to you, but sometimes, most times, people are not experiencing what you are experiencing. They're experiencing something similar, but not your experience. Each and every one of our experiences is uniquely tailored to each and every one of us. But here's the thing, something that you are going through, someone else may have a similar experience and may have the wisdom and the courage and the guidance and the knowledge to help you through it. And even if they don't, who's to say that the people that you meet can help you even though they haven't experienced the things that you have, you know? Sometimes you never know the information that can come through someone with a genuine heart. That is a point that I'm trying to make. Community is important, regardless of how the world wants to shape it. Community is important, and living in this day and age and experiencing some of the things that we are experiencing, it is hard. It is hard to see community. It is hard to find community. It is hard to be present in community, and it is also hard sometimes to be community, because it's not just about the people that show up for us, it's also about how we show up for other people in our lives. In Harry's 5th year, Harry begins to push his friends and the people closest to him away. He begins to push the people in his life away. Again, some of the many things that Harry has gone through, like I said, he had been abused, he had been lied on, embarrassed, humiliated. When Harry spoke to the school and told everyone that this dark entity was back and was ready to destroy everyone, nobody believed him. Everybody came after him. The media were writing things, calling him a liar, just tearing him down. It got to the point where Harry shut everyone out, including the people he held dearest to his heart. Just a lot had happened and he began to shut people out, you know? And I love the moment that he has with Luna Lovegood. And if you all watch the movie and get to know Luna's character, Luna is this, I don't want to call her ditzy and I don't want to call her mellow, but she's this airy and spacey kind of girl, and when she talks, it seems like spacey, and it seems like one of those people that aren't grounded in the planet when they speak. But when she speaks with such wisdom. Now, I love the moment that Harry and Luna shares in the forest. Luna speaks with such wisdom, and she lets Harry know that if she was a Dark Lord, that Harry alone isn't much of a threat. But with his friends, the people that he continuously pushes away, Voldemort doesn't really stand a chance. He feels more threat when Harry has community. Now, when Harry's alone by himself, no, you're not much of a threat.
We both believe you, by the way. That he who must not be named is back, and you fought him, and the Ministry and the Prophet are conspiring against you and Dumbledore.
Thanks. Seems you're about the only ones that do.
I don't think that's true. But I suppose that's how he wants you to feel. Well, if I were you-know-who, I'd want you to feel cut off from everyone else. Because if it's just you alone, you're not as much of a threat.
Community is important. Sometimes when we go through things in life, the easiest thing to do in our lives is to push people away. Is to say nobody understands what I am going through. It's always me, woe is me, my life is hard, I've gone through struggles. And this, I'm not saying this to disregard the struggles and the pain that people have gone through. Life can be difficult. Life can be hard. But it is much easier when we have people around us that helps us get through those moments. It is much joyful when we have people in our life that help us see ourselves even in the darkest of times. It's much easier when we have people that remind us of our greatness, even when we forget it. He has a community of friends. He has his community of people. He has his community that helps him to remember that this journey is not just your journey. And this video, I wanted to emphasize on community. Now, it doesn't always seem easy, but you ask yourself, if I had a friend, how would I want them to show up? And am I taking the necessary step to be the list that I just listed in my head about a kind of friends that I want? I want friends that are caring, loving, friends who uplift me, friends who remind me that I am not alone, friends that embrace me, friends that speak life into me, friends that continuously help me to see the greatness that the Most High has placed in me, even when I forget about it myself. Community is important. Relationships are the greatest wealth. These negative entities, this lower vibrational people, this lower vibrational situations, these bullies, these narcissistic situations and people want you to be alone because you're not much of a threat. When you go to people for help, when you speak to people about the things that you go through, when you let people pour their wisdom and guidance into you, when you are open and receptive, when you allow community into your life, those entities, those lower vibrational people, those bullies, those mean-spirited people don't stand a chance. Community is important. They remind you of who you are because you see yourself in them just as much as they see themselves in you. Voldemort continuously tries to manipulate Harry. He continuously tries to steer Harry away from his friends. He continuously infiltrate his mind and violate him and make him think that he is becoming like Voldemort. He has to learn to block those thoughts. And it's not easy when your thoughts are racing. It's not easy when those negative thoughts come in. It's not easy when those lower vibrational feelings and thoughts try to make you think that you're less than you are, or you are not worthy, or you are not deserving. When those lower vibrational entities and thoughts and situations come into your mind, Sometimes we try to fight it on our own, but sometimes the community helps us to remember that we are not alone and we are not who our thoughts and negative thoughts say that we are. Community is what reminds us of who we are. You have to build a strong mind for yourself. But when you have people who love and care about you and see your greatness, they are able and willing to pour into you just as much as you pour into yourself. Dumbledore said to Harry, "It is not how you are alike with this evil entity. It is not how you are alike with Voldemort. It is how you are not. You are not your negative thoughts. You are not your negative experiences. You are not your negative doubts. You are not hopelessness. You are not your circumstances. You are not betrayal. You are not loss. You are not humiliation. You are not rejection. You are not ridicule. You are not just an orphan. You are so much more." Albus Dumbledore was able to guide Harry through his experiences and was able to show Harry and to teach Harry and to guide Harry in the things that he experienced and the things that he will experience. Was it an easy journey being Harry Potter? No. I mean, everybody knew him. Everybody sees the name, but everybody does not see the experience. But your community, who you surround yourself with, matters. The people that pour into you. If you have people in your life that pour into you, be grateful, especially in these times that we are living in. Be grateful, because that alone in and of itself is a blessing. And if you don't have community and you want community, it's possible. If you are doing everything in your power to elevate your life, to become a better you, even in your mistakes, even when you are not perfect, if you show up every day doing the best that you can do and be willing to put your best foot forward every single day to become better, then just know that there is someone out there doing the same as you. If that is a request from the Most High, expect it to be granted. Sometimes life and the things that we experience in this life is not easy. It's not always a walk in the park. But the people and the experiences that we go through, the things that we learn, those things shape us to who we are. Those things remind us of the entire purpose of the journey. Harry says to Voldemort, "You will never know through friendship. You will never know true friendship or love. And I feel sorry for you."
You're the weak one, and you'll never know love or friendship. And I feel sorry for you.
Because above all and above many, many things in this world, love, real, genuine love from people that care about you is one of the most beautiful experiences you will experience in this life. And Voldemort will never know love, real love. Because in a way, Harry and Voldemort are connected. Because of what had happened in their life, they are connected. But one person makes a choice to go down a path, and another person makes a choice to go down another path. Regardless of what happens in your life, you have the choice to go down a path. What path are you taking? Being chosen, being destined for greatness. If you are a divine being, if you believe in your heart you were chosen for a purpose, sometimes, most times, it does not feel easy. It feels hard. Just like Harry, you might go through challenges, you might go through struggles, you might go through obstacles, you might have this pressure on your shoulders being the person that has this destiny to fulfill. But at the end of the day, you ask yourself, what path am I taking? Community is important. The people that love and care about you is important. Cultivate community. Shutting people out makes things 10 times harder. Shutting people out because you think they may not understand. You don't get to make choices for other people. Let people make choices for themselves. Ladies, I wanted to emphasize the importance of community. It is easy to shut people out in our lives because we think that they won't understand. But in reality, we are making that choices for them. Do not make choices for other people. Grant people the grace and the respect for them to make their own choices in your life. And also remember that just because people may have not gone through the experiences that you have, doesn't mean that Spirit, God, universe cannot speak to them and give them the information that you need. Community is important. Take the time to cultivate your community. And if you don't know where to start, ask yourself, what kind of community do I need around me? And your community can be anybody. Your friends, your family, the people in your life that care about you. Build a strong community. Ask yourself, is this person, is this character, is this behavior, is this thing the kind of person that I know I need in my life? Is this the kind of person that will help me to be the best person that I can be? And then go from there. Harry goes through a lot of things in his life. Harry goes through a lot of things in this entire series. But Harry isn't Harry without Hermione, Ron, Albus Dumbledore, Professor McGonagall, Neville Longbottom, Luna Lovegood, Dean, and all of these people. Harry isn't Harry without the people that help him along the way in his journey, because those people are an extension of him. It's a long journey, but it is worthwhile with the people that we share the experiences with. So when you are in a place where you feel like you want to isolate, when you are in a place where you feel like you want to give up, when you are in a place where you feel like nobody in this world understands you, ask yourself, have I given myself the opportunity to build my community, to find my community, to be a community for someone else who might need and appreciate my light in this world? Have I given myself the chance to community? I hope that this topic brought a lot of insight to each and every one of you. And I hope that whoever that is going through something, that feels lost, that feels hopeless, that feels that they can't build community, or they don't have community, or they want community, or they're scared, I want to let you all know that it is possible, and to know that one day, some way, somehow, all of this will make sense to you. The only job you have is to not give up on yourself, to not give up on the people and the community that is meant for you. Hi, ladies. Thank you all so much for stopping by on this topic. Once again, if you are new, welcome to. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing, life-changing topics like this. Ladies, do not forget to stay blessed and beautiful, and I will see you all in my next discussion. Okay? Bye.
But you know, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times.